So we are going to now start. We are going to start with our laboratory exercise to investigate the rate of a reaction. So the first thing, as I told you before, we already did the measuring of the cotton wool, but I'm just going to show you how we do, how we go about doing that. So this is our balance. So we add our conical flask, we zero our balance, and then we add our cotton wool into on top of our balance and record the mass. Right, as I told you before, it was 0.66 grams, and we're getting that now, right? So we record that in our book, 0.66 as the mass of the cotton wool, and then we follow the procedure. The procedure says we add 4.0 grams of 4.0 grams of sodium hydrogen carbonate to our conical flask on our balance, right? And do that, right? And then we add 40 cm cube of dilute hydrochloric acid, and as we do that, we record the mass. So as we do that, we record the mass that we get, right? So we're going to, when we add the hydrochloric acid to our 4.0 gram of sodium hydrogen carbonate, we're going to record the mass. Record the mass when the reaction starts, and we're going to call that 0 minutes, and every 2 minutes afterwards for a period of 30 minutes. Alright, so every 2 minutes you're going to record the change in mass for a period of 30 minutes. Alright, so we're going to start now. So that is what we're going to do. So we're going to start now. Immediately after we finish pouring our dilute sulfuric acid into our conical flask, we're going to use our cotton wool to cover the opening of the conical flask to prevent any form of fumes from escaping from the reacting flask. Alright? That type of fumes, we call it acid spray, and it's very damaging, corrosive to our skin and our eyes, because and even our respiratory system, it will cause burning. So we are about to do that now. And so let's go. So we pour. And we start recording. Every 2 minutes afterwards, alright? So for every 2 minutes we record and we take our readings every 2 minutes. So guys, I will get back to you with the results at the end of the experiment so that you guys can see the result. So but this is basically what we'll be doing for this lab. It is falling, the mass of the reaction is the mass of the reactants are falling. So it is not the same as the mass that we got before. So the rate of the reaction, so there's a rate of the reaction that is being established right now. Alright, so at the end of 30 minutes, I'm going to show you guys the results that we got so that you can use the result, plot your graph, and take it from there to do your calculations and your discussion. Alright, so that is the base, that is the main principle behind this laboratory. As the reaction proceeds for the 30 minutes, the mass of the reactants. Yes guys, so this is the data over the 30 minutes for the rate of reaction lab between sodium hydrogen carbonate and dilute hydrochloric acid. Right? So let me go again. So this is the data that is to be used to plot your graph for the rate of reaction experiment, which was a reaction between sodium hydrogen carbonate and dilute hydrochloric acid. So these are the data. This is the data over the 30 minutes. Right? And the mass is in grams. Right? So let me see if you guys can see it any clearer. Hopefully this assists. 46.70 is the initial reading, grams. 46.70 is the initial mass at 0 minutes. Then we have at the second 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes is 46.61, and it continues down to 4 minutes, that is 46.50, 6 minutes, that is 46.39, 8 minutes, that is 46.31, 10 minutes, that is 46.22, 12 minutes 46.15, 14 minutes 46.05, 16 minutes 45.97, 18 minutes 45.91, 20 minutes 45.86, 22 minutes 45.82, 24 minutes 45.77 grams, 26 minutes 45.72 grams, 28 minutes 45.69 grams, and after 30 minutes the mass of the reaction went down to 45.65 grams. So that is our last reading. Hopefully this can assist you guys in plotting your graph and to get a better understanding of rate of reaction. Thank you.